Hi, good morning. Amy Schweim here from Women's Radical Pursuits. And today I'm just tuning in to share a little bit more information about our 30-day Soul Revolution program coming up in December. So this video is for you if you're interested to kind of understand a little bit more about this program, if it's caught your eye and you're curious. I'll be offering a little video kind of series in the next couple weeks to talk more about what's kind of in the program and what's all behind it. So stay with me if you're curious. Today, for the first video, I'm going to talk about how heartbreak in life and in love can be the most powerful catalyst to wake up and to start that awakening and initiating changes in your life, or just, that time to take a deeper look and to start to recognize kind of how you're showing up to life, and if it feels good, or if there's anything that you want to take a deeper look at and change and do differently. So heartbreak in either just any kind of part of your life or in love is a great way. It's actually, I've started to kind of shift and see it as a gift. It's kind of like a wake-up call. And a catalyst is basically, it's an event, a person, or an experience initiating or causing some type of ripple or change in your life. So an easy example I think we can all relate to this year is COVID-19, right? That's been a big catalyst for many changes this year for all of us. Every human being on this planet has been touched in one way or another by COVID-19. And whether that's just in your daily life of, how you show up to work, maybe it's all online now. Maybe you've lost your job. Maybe you're sitting there wondering what the heck you're doing. Like you've just kind of like, whoa, is this really what I want to be doing? Right? It's just caused kind of this, like, a lot of us to start to ask some deeper questions and bigger questions. Maybe you've experienced your own health crisis. Maybe you've had COVID. Maybe you've been, you've known people that have had it, and maybe you've lost friends or family from it. So it's really been a really big catalyst for many of us this year. And perhaps maybe you've lost love, your partner, your relationship, due to the challenges and stresses, and maybe that's happened for you this year. Anyways, that's just an example of a really big catalyst for a lot of us, and how we're showing up to our lives, how we're interacting with each other. And I humbly believe that we're being called to wake up and wake up to something bigger within ourselves, to wake up to just a different way of being on this earth. So many of us are used to being out there, right? Showing up for everybody else, showing up for your work, showing up, or seeking answers outside of yourself. And I humbly believe it's a call to return home to yourself first, and to really start to, just connect with yourself in a deeper way, through, there's meditation and breath work and so many different ways that you can do this, but just starting to give yourself that energy and attention that is often turned outward, right, into the world. And when we do that, when we're living like that, we lose a connection to ourselves. We lose connection to our higher selves, our human selves, all of it, and we're just disconnected. So I believe that whether it's, the catalyst of COVID, or it's a change in relationship or your job, or something that, has shifted and has maybe caused some pain inside, right? Some like, oh, this is uncomfortable. It's not easy, but it's a wake-up call, right? There's something deeper to look at. And that kind of leads me into the next thing of when these catalysts or when these events or these changes happen, the question I have for you is, do you lean in towards it, or are you leaning away? Are you turning away from it because it's too painful to look at, or you don't know how to even begin, right? What I want to say is that, or just invite you to think about is, we're responsible for what we do with it, for our actions, for our responses, for how we process, right? And, I understand, I know it so well that when life's hits come, it can bring up a lot. But I really believe that the key to healing and moving through it is by leaning in, and leaning in to the lessons, to the deeper layers, to what it's there to teach us and wake us up to. It's being able to lean into a beautiful opportunity to expand and transform and grow and become a better person through it, versus turning away, distracting ourselves, turning to alcohol, food, sex, whatever, shopping, that's not going to move you through whatever is here to teach you. So just ask yourself, when things get a little bit rocky and wavy, just notice. That's the first step, is building the awareness of what is your pattern when these hits come. Do you lean in or do you turn away? And it's okay. Just compassionately being a witness to what is the starting point to all of this. And the last thing that I want to leave you with is just a little reminder that when it gets hard and it doesn't make sense, just remember that every person, every experience, every event is a teacher that's here to show us something that we're called to learn. It's a invitation to up level. It's an invitation to rise. It's an invitation to evolve and become, the best version of yourself. And we only do that through, leaning in and really taking that lesson and really being with what is and growing from it. So if you're ready to take a deeper look at any of these heartbreaks in life and love, if you've experienced this year or beyond, if you're ready to turn your confidence into chaos, or your chaos into confidence, and rise up from the challenges stronger, and more connected to what's important to you, to what ignites your passions and your purpose and your sense of aliveness, and to show up to life in a different way, in a more connected and a deeper way, then join us in December for our 30-day Soul Revolution Accelerator Program. We've got 10 spots left. It's a blueprint designed to lead you home to your most authentic, badass, empowered you. And just a little seed to plant. Our early bird discount offering ends 2 weeks from today, November 30th. So if you are interested, just kind of keep that in mind. There is a significant discount to sign up by November 30th. And then December 1st, it'll go up to its regular value. And we'll begin the program December 7th. So DM me, comment on this video if this was helpful, if you're kind of in the middle of your own, if you've had these hits and you've had great catalysts that have kind of rocked the boat and created changes, and you're not sure where to begin and how to do this work, definitely, just reach out and let's connect. I'd love to talk more with you about it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday. Thanks for tuning in.